feels colder than before. Your shadow used to greet me, now it's not there anymore. Coffee on the table goes bitter when I sip it. Guess loving you was easy, but hurting is my habit. Your sweater in the hallway still hangs where you once stood. Like every little memory reminds me that it should. I try to keep on living like broken hearts can manage, but loving you was heaven, now hurting is my habit. I keep telling my heart someday we'll forget, but every little silence brings back the regret. Hurting is my habit ever since you left. Every lonely midnight steals another breath. Hurting is my habit, like rain that never quits. Every small reminder still tears my world to bits. I try to heal the damage, but love won't let me have it, because missing you forever turned hurting to my habit. Your laughter in old pictures still echoes through my mind, frozen in a moment before we fell behind. The songs we loved together still tremble when they play. Every quiet melody pulls my heart your way. I try to find tomorrow, but yesterday still grabs it. I guess loving you was magic, now hurting is my habit. Maybe hearts grow addicted to the love they once had. Maybe letting go is the hardest thing we've had. Hurting is my habit, like breathing in the dark. Every fragile memory still leaves another mark. Hurting is my habit since the night we fell apart. Every silent morning starts inside my heart. I keep chasing pieces of the love we used to inhabit, but losing you forever made hurting my habit. Maybe someday healing will quiet here appear and teach this tired heart how to live without you here. But tonight the truth is simple and painfully automatic. Loving you is beautiful, but hurting is my habit. Hurting is my habit, yeah, your memory remains like whispers in the midnight or soft falling rain. Hurting is my habit, but my heart still knew every dream I ever carried was still in love with you. And if someday I recover from the love I can't subtract, maybe I'll remember how to live without the habit. Because the quietest kind of heartbreak is the one we never combat. A lonely heart still breathing. where hurting is the habit. I kept the light on every night you said you'd come. Even when the clock passed 3 and your side stayed numb, I learned your favorite songs by heart, sang them soft and wrong. Thought if I tried hard enough, you'd finally belong. I built a home inside my chest, just big enough for two. Filled every crack with sorries I never got to use. You walked in, looked around, then quietly withdrew. Left me standing in the ruins, asking what I didn't do. I thought love was effort, thought love was a fight. I didn't know it also needs the other person's light. I failed at love, I felt so completely, so quietly, so true. I gave you every piece and still it wasn't you. I poured my whole damn soul, a cup you wouldn't drink. Watched it overflow and stain the floor, watched the edges shrink. I failed at love, and the worst part isn't that you left me behind. It's knowing deep inside I wasn't worth the try. I replay every moment like a film on endless loop, searching for the second I became the one you lose. Was it when I held too tight, when I spoke too soon, when I begged for forever underneath the dying moon? I wrote you letters I'll never send, sealed with shaking hands. Told you all the ways I change if you just give me one more chance. But the mailbox stays empty and the silence understands that some hearts break cleaner when they never make demands. I thought if I was better, if I learned to be small, you'd stay a little longer, but you never stayed at all. I failed at love, failed in the open, failed in the quiet rooms, failed when I promised the sun and delivered only gloom. I carried your name like a prayer no one would hear, held on so long the hope turned into fear. I failed at love, and the mirror shows a stranger with my tired eyes still whispering your name, still asking why. Maybe love isn't something you can win or lose alone. Maybe I was never meant to carry this weight on my own, but God, it hurts to know I tried with everything I had, and still the ending came cold. A matter of fact, I would do it all again, even knowing how it ends. Because failing at love was the closest I ever came to you. I failed at love, failed like a candle burning at both ends, failed like a song that no one ever sings again. I gave you my beginning, my middle, my goodbye, and you walked away lighter underneath the same sky. I failed, and I'm still here, learning how to live with the echo of your never. When the nights were dark and restless and the world was closing in, I was standing in the doorway, ready to step in. When your dreams were falling apart and you didn't know your name, I held the weight you couldn't, I carried all the blame. I was your shelter in the rain, you're steady when you shook. I stayed through every I forgave the words you threw when anger took control. I stitched up every crack that ran across your soul. I told myself that love meant never giving in, but I was fighting battles you wouldn't help me win. I kept believing we'd survive if I just loved you more. I stayed through everything, through silence and through pain, through every time you said that you would change. I stayed through everything while you were drifting free. I was holding on to you, but who was holding me? Did you ever see me breaking while I was keeping you whole? Did you ever feel the pieces of my heart you stole? I don't regret the loving, I regret the cost of staying through the storms and still ending up lost. I stayed, but you didn't. I stayed through everything when I should have let you go. Through every high and low, I chose you every time. I stayed through everything, and now I stand alone in the wreckage of a love I tried to save. I stayed through everything except the moment you left. We met in October when the leaves were bleeding red. You wore that old denim jacket, smelled like rain and cigarettes. I thought, this is it, the kind of line you only get once. So I handed you my heart like you weighed nothing at all. You took it gently, said you keep it safe and warm. But winters came faster than either of us warned. I kept waiting for the spring you promised in your eyes. Instead I got goodbyes whispered through closed doors and lies. I don't hate you, that would make it easier somehow. I just miss the version of me who still believed in now. It's just a sad story, baby, nothing more. Boy meets girl, girl walks out the door. He writes songs about the space you used to fill. She probably doesn't think of him at all. No villains, no heroes, no dramatic fall. Just two people who stopped trying, that's all. Just a sad story, the kind that ends with someone crying in the car. I still drive past your street on nights I can't sleep. Slow down like maybe your shadow's still there to keep. Your favorite coffee shop changed owners last July. They took down the photo of us laughing, didn't even ask why. I keep your scarf in the glove box, folded neat and small. Sometimes I hold it to my face and try wish I'd known the last I love you was the last from you. It's just a sad story, nothing grand or rare. Love that started breathing, then forgot how to care. He replays every moment like it might rewrite the end. She moved on to sunlight, left him in the rain again. No big betrayal, no screaming in the hall, just quiet drift until there was nothing left at all. Just a sad story, the kind nobody wants to tell. If I could go back, I wouldn't beg you to stay. I just hold you longer on that very first day. Tell you this might break us, but God, it's gonna feel like flying. Then let the ending come without all this crying. But stories don't rewind and hearts don't unbreak, so I sit here with the pieces for both our sake. It's just a sad story, one more on the shelf, about a boy who loved too hard and a girl who loved herself. No moral, no lesson, no beautiful goodbye, just a slow wake of learning how to say she was never mine. I'll carry it quietly till the hurt runs dry. Then maybe one morning I wake up and I cry. Just a sad story, but it was mine. Just a sad story. The hallway still remembers every step you used to take. Your laughter in the evening, your voice when I'd awake. The lamp beside the window still shines the way it should, but something in this house knows the lights went out for good. Your jacket by the doorway still waits like it once could, but hope stopped breathing softly when the lights went out for good. I keep reaching for a moment that time misunderstood, but love faded to darkness when the lights went out for good. Lights out for good, no spark left in the flame. Every quiet midnight still whispers your name. Lights out for good, where forever used to stand. Now memories fall like shadows through my trembling hands. I keep walking through the darkness where your love once stood, trying to find a heartbeat when the lights went out for good. The radio still plays songs we used to sing out loud, but every note feels hollow like thunder without sound. The pictures on the dresser still smile the way they should, but happiness grew distant when the lights went out for good. I tried to keep believing somehow love still could, but hope stopped shining But love turned into darkness when the lights went out for good. Maybe somewhere far away your heart still remembers me. Maybe love still flickers where I cannot see. But tonight this empty room says what words never could. Some endings close forever when the lights go out for good. Lights out for good, yet your memory remains like whispers in the darkness or soft falling rain. Lights out for good, but my heart still knows some love never vanishes, it just quietly goes. And if fate ever brings you back to where our love once stood, you'll find my heart still waiting where the lights went out for good. Because the deepest kind of heartbreak is the one no one understood. The love that slowly faded when the lights went out for good. I still taste your coffee on my tongue at 3 a.m. Black, no sugar, just the way you always did. Your toothbrush ghost is leaning on the glass. I throw it out, but tomorrow it's right back. The left side of the bed still dips when no one's there. Your shadow climbs in like you never learned you're gone. I turn the pillow over, hunt for any trace of the you that used to breathe against my face. I try to bleach the memory, I try to starve the sound, but every quiet second drags your name back out. I remember too much, every laugh line, every fight, every touch, the way you said forever like it weighed nothing at all. Now forever's just a word that's too heavy to recall. I remember too much, and it's killing me softly, touch by touch. I'd give anything to forget, but I remember too much. Your favorite hoodie's folded in the bottom drawer, smells like rain and cigarette smoke from 24. I wear it when the loneliness gets loud, hug myself inside the shape you used to crowd. I still flinch when headlights sweep across the wall, half expecting your key in the lock at 2 a.m. call. The silence answers faster every night. You're not coming back, but the hope still fights. I deleted all the photos, but they live behind my eyes. Every frame's a razor when the room gets quiet. I remember too much, every hallway argument, every whispered I love you clutch, the exact pitch of your sorry when you broke me slow, the exact second I knew you'd already let go. I remember too much, and it's carving your name where my heart used to be. I'd trade every memory just to get some sleep, but I remember too much. Sometimes I catch myself smiling at a stupid thing we did, and the smile cracks open and the bleeding starts again. I'm trying to unlove you in pieces small enough to breathe, but you're tattooed deeper than my skin can reach. I remember too much, your fingers in my hair when the world felt kind, your goodnight text that never came that last time. Every almost, every maybe, every almost mine. I remember too much, God, I remember too much. Maybe one day I'll wake up and the echo will be gone. that I'm stuck inside the love you moved on from. I remember too much. The road we used to wander has vanished in the night. The trail of all our laughter faded out of sight. The trees whisper your name now through branches worn and old. Every step I'm taking feels heavier than gold. I thought your hand would guide me where broken hearts once stood, but now I'm walking alone, lost in dark woods. The path we once believed in has vanished where it stood, and love became a shadow, lost in dark woods. Lost in dark woods where I forever used to be. Every silent echo still calling out to me. Lost in dark woods where your light once shone. Every lonely heartbeat knows I'm here alone. I keep searching through the branches for the love we understood, but all I find is silence, lost in dark woods. The moon tries to remember the nights we used to share, but even it seems distant, like it no longer cares. Your voice once felt like sunlight breaking through the cold. Now every whispered memory feels darker to behold. I try to keep believing love would do me good, but hope became a stranger, lost in dark woods. Maybe hearts grow fragile like leaves misunderstood. Maybe love gets buried in dark forgotten woods. Lost in dark woods where dreams once ran. Every broken promise falls like drifting sand. Lost in dark woods where your warmth once stayed. Every fading memory slowly starts to fade. I keep chasing your shadow like I always said I would, but forever disappeared in dark forgotten woods. Maybe somewhere past the trees the dawn is waiting there, where love still finds a pathway through the cold night air. But tonight the forest holds me in a silence understood, a lonely heart still wandering, lost in dark woods. Lost in dark woods, yet your memory remains, like whispers through the branches or soft falling rain. Lost in dark woods, but my heart still sees every moment we once lived in fading memories. And if fate ever leads you back to where we stood, you'll find my heart still wandering, deepest kind of heartbreak is love misunderstood. A soul that keeps on searching, lost in dark woods. The porch light's always on at night, like you might find your way. I haven't moved your picture frame, though it's been months today. Everyone says let you go, says love shouldn't feel this way, but they don't know the promises we made that day. I try to be stronger, I try to move on, but my heart keeps holding to what is gone. I'm still here waiting in the place we used to stand, with your name inside my hands that I can't let go. I'm still here waiting, even if you're not, even if you forgot the love we swore. I replay our last conversation, searching for a sign, a crack inside your voice that meant you'd change your mind. I've learned how to smile in public, how to say I'm fine, but every night I whisper, I wish you were still mine. And time keeps moving forward, but I stay behind. I'm still here waiting for a knock upon the door, like you've done before. In my dreams, I'm still here waiting, though I know it's true, you're not waiting too. For me, maybe love is foolish, maybe I should leave, but how do you walk away from what you still believe? If hope is just a shadow, then I'm standing in the dark, holding on to pieces of your heart. I know you're gone, but I haven't left. I'm still here waiting, and it's breaking me in two. One half still loving you, one half trying to survive. I'm still here waiting, though it hurts to stay. I don't know another way to say goodbye. The porch light's still on, just in case you remember the way back home. You packed your things in cardboard boxes, said it's better if we end this, like love can just be put away. I stood there in the doorway, watching you erase our space. You took your clothes and memories, but something here remained. You walked away so easily, but you forgot one thing in me. My heart stayed right where you left it, in the silence, in the wreckage, beating for your name. My heart stayed even when you didn't, even when you said we finished. I never moved away. You closed the door and drove away, but my heart stayed. I tried to paint the walls again, tried to move the bed, but every corner whispers you, and every thought you said. They tell me I should let you go, that healing takes its time, but how do I convince my heart when it still thinks you're mine? You found a way to disappear, but I'm still standing here. My heart stayed in the room you haunted, in the future that we wanted, in every yesterday. My heart stayed through the nights unending, through the hope I kept defending. Long after you changed, you chose to leave, to drift away, but my heart stayed. Did you feel it when you left, that pull inside your chest, or was I the only one still holding on to us? I would have followed anywhere if you had asked me to, but you were already halfway gone before I ever knew. It's hard to move on when your love stands still. My heart stayed through every lonely morning, through the ache without a warning, through the tears I hide. My heart stayed even when it broke me, even when you unspoke me. to go. But for now, my heart stays. The wallpaper's peeling like a scab on a wound in a kitchen that smells like a Sunday rain. I haven't opened the curtains in a week or more because the sun is a stranger knocking at the door. There's a dent in the pillow where your head used to rest, a hollowed out canyon inside of my chest. I try to scrub a sin of your skin from the sheets, but the ghost of your perfume is all that I need. I'm talking to shadows and arguing with walls, listening for footsteps in the empty halls. The fridge is humming a funeral hymn and the light in the hallway is flickering dim. I thought about moving, by burning it down, but I'm just a king in a paper scrap crown. Every corner I turn is a trap that I set, a museum of things I can't quite forget. And only pain lives here. It's the only thing left that is crystal clear. The love moved out, the laughter went dry, leaving nothing but dust and a gray color sky. You left the keys, but you took the soul and left me a house that's a black bottom hole. Yeah, only pain lives here. It's in the floorboards that creak when I walk. It's in the silence when I try to talk. It's the permanent guest that never departs, the landlord of lonely and broken down hearts. You took the soul and left me a house that's a black bottom hole. So pull up a chair, there's plenty of room.